Welcome, and this is Crypto Trade Hub. Let us discuss the crypto market's overall state of the union. This is truly a case in which we are simply treading water in my thinking. That is the metaphor I perceive, as if we are in the ocean, treading water. It is not very choppy or wavy at the moment, but there is a small patch of red on our ocean horizon, if you will, and we are treading water. This is consistent with what I've been seeing for them over the last couple of days, 2, 3, and 4 days. If you look at the overall chart, you can see that we experienced a dip and then began consolidating. Yes, we had a consolidation drop, added a little more, and consolidated. This appears to be a significant dip. However, at the end of the day, it is not, as Ethereum is displaying more of a straight-up consolidation pattern with resistance and support levels that are roughly in the trading range of Ethereum's current price. Ethereum has been trading in a relatively narrow range of $3,210 to $3,267 during the last 24 hours, such that there is not a great deal of trading volume. Overall, the score is quite low, which accurately reflects the situation of the union. Trading volumes are minimal, trading ranges are extremely narrow, and we're really just waiting to see what this week brings. We've got 3 critical things out there if you're looking at it from a macro event perspective. We have the Russia-Ukraine conflict, which may or may not result in anything, but here's the interesting thing. I believe that the majority of us have already digested the event's impact on crypto and everyone's perspective of it in relation to their crypto holdings. It's a dreadful event, but we've absorbed it, and it's been factored into the pricing of everything at the moment. Now, if something very terrible or truly wonderful happens in the Russia-Ukraine war, it will have a favorable or negative effect on crypto. If we see indications that peace discussions are actually going forward, or if, God forbid, Russia does something truly horrific, such as dropping a chemical weapon, then that will have an effect. Simply be aware. Apart from that, the other thing you should be aware of as it relates to crypto and keep an eye out for any news that may occur, which I will share if it happens, is that we're still having discussions about regulation as it relates to crypto. We've seen a lot of regulatory FUD and regulation stuff this week, both in Europe and here in the United States. Simply more news items, and the overall tone was not particularly optimistic, which is the tone we're going to see in the near future when it comes to regulation discussions around crypto. And I believe that joined together to create a bad sentiment about crypto, there was some anxiety surrounding crypto in terms of regulation. And if you're considering the Fear and Greed Index, I believe it should be called the Fear and Confidence Index. We were at a level 30 yesterday and have since risen back to October through level 34. A reintroduction of a small amount of social confidence. However, keep in mind that from a regulatory perspective, there will always be a story. Finally, here in the United States and on other fronts globally, we have the impending Federal Reserve meeting in May, at which I fully expect them to hike rates another 25 basis points. If they increase it by 50 basis points, that will be considered as a significant negative catalyst in both the stock and cryptocurrency markets. The crypto market does react to the Federal Reserve's actions or inaction regarding rate hikes. However, and here's the amusing part, we have known for some time that the Fed will gather in May. We've known they're going to hike rates by at least 25 basis points. It's all been factored in. However, for the last week, the markets have been screaming, "Oh my god, the Federal Reserve is going to raise rates." I'm like, this is something we've known. So it's one of those things where when we get close-ish, technical phrase, when we get close-ish within a month or so of a Federal Reserve meeting, the market tends to be choppier and more volatile. Simply be aware, alright? Therefore, from a macro perspective, whenever you're considering a certain currency or token that you own or are considering purchasing, keep in mind that we discussed the Fed type of stuff is constantly in the back of your mind, okay? That is just what Crypto Trade Hub has in store for you right now. We appreciate your patience in watching the entire video. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. We have one objective, and that goal is to assist you in better navigating crypto, and at the end of the day, we hope you understand at least one thing, if not several things, about it. And to assist you in earning more money, we'd love to have you as a subscriber and member of the community, since Crypto Trade Hub is always grateful for your support. We'll see you all in the future video.